This is going to be an overview of the lesson that is being done in person for latitude and longitude. So, what is latitude and longitude? And basically, it is a grid system used to measure coordinates or exact locations. Okay, so every location, just like Kaiser, West Virginia, has its own unique address or coordinates. And we use latitude and longitude lines across the globe to find that address. Now, the coordinates are measured in degrees, which we're going to see. And the purpose of latitude and longitude is it's actually very, very important, especially now in 2021, because in order for, let's say, a plane for pilots to know which directions they have to go in, across the globe to make sure that they end up in the correct location, they use latitude and longitude. Okay, our GPSs and our phones. If you ever use or your parents use Google Maps or Apple Maps, your GPS on your phone uses latitude and longitude coordinates. So it's very important that we know how to find locations across the globe. So latitude lines are ones that measure left to right. So latitude, they are flat. Okay, so flat, um, and they are measured north to south. We'll see that in a bit. Um, the equator is the major line of latitude, and it is 0 degrees. We are going to see that, I believe, on the next slide. Yes. So you can see here on the globe on the right that we have five major lines of latitude. Okay, and you can see that they go north to south. So when we're looking at the globe, the lines of latitude are flat and they go up the globe and to the bottom of the globe. So we can see that the equator here, that is 0 degrees. Okay, it doesn't say it on here, but it is 0 degrees. Actually, it does on the left, I'm sorry. And then as we go up, you can see Tropic of Cancer is the 30 degrees north, Arctic Circle is 60 degrees north, and then as you go south, 30 degrees south, 60 degrees south. Okay, so those are the lines of latitude. Now, the lines of longitude are the ones that go up and down. Okay, um, and we're going to see those on the next slide. So when we think of lines of latitude, they go up and down, okay, but they're measured west to east. And the prime meridian is 0 degrees longitude. So we're going to work on finding a location. Okay. Now I'm going to go quickly through the directions. Um, this information's on your notes sheet, but I think it would be more helpful if I go through uh, each exercise, and you can see how um, I find a location using latitude and longitude. So this is our first one. So we're going to see a map here of this is West Africa, and we're going to find the country that has the coordinates 20 degrees north and 0 degrees. So what you're going to do is the number on the left is always um, the latitude line, okay, and the one on the right is the longitude line. So we are going to find. You always start on the left side, okay? We're always going to start on the left side, and we're going to find 20 degrees north, okay? So we're going to go up, we're going to find 20 degrees north. Now, once we've found 20 degrees north, we are going to go as far right as we have to find 0 degrees. Okay, fortunately, Um, Fortunately, I apologize there, the video cut out. But fortunately, now that we're at 20 degrees north, we are already at 0 degrees. Okay, we're already at 0 degrees, and you should have seen there that Mali is uh, the country that is located at 20 degrees north, 0 degrees. Okay, we're going to try the next one. So this is 20 degrees north and 20 degrees east. So on the last one, we were at 20 degrees north, but 0 degrees. So we're at 20 degrees north, but we want to go to the right until we reach 20 degrees east. And there we go. So Chad. Let's see if the answer is Chad. There we go. And then the last one for this map, we're going to look at 10 degrees north, 30 degrees east. So we're going to find 10 degrees north on the left side, and then we're going to go to the right until we reach 30 degrees east. And we should be at South Sudan. Let's see. All right. So 100% for Mr. Gar. That would have been embarrassing if I didn't get 100% on this. Okay. Now the next one, we are going to be actually, it's going to be reversed. We're going to be given a country, but we have to find the coordinates. Okay. So it's kind of the opposite of how we've done it in the past. And there's this way, there is a few different methods that you can use, but once you get the hang of it's you can pretty much whatever way works for you is fine. We um, are going to determine what the uh, coordinates for the country of Brazil, because you see the stars here on Brazil, what the coordinates are. Okay, so this is a little easier because the star is on the latitude and longitude lines. This doesn't always happen, but it is on the latitude and longitude lines. Exactly, it meets at a point or an intersection. Um, so in order to determine what the coordinates is, we're going to look and we're going to see what first the line of latitude is, because latitude comes first and then longitude. So the line of latitude that it's located on is 10 degrees south. Okay, so 10 degrees south. And then we're going to look up here and we're going to see which line of longitude Brazil is located in, and it's 60 degrees west. And unfortunately, this won't let me click. It won't let me draw um, on the slide. Otherwise, I would do that. So as you can see, 10 degrees south, 60 degrees west. Okay, the next one we see up here in Venezuela. So looking at the left side, we're going to see 10 degrees north. Okay, so this line up here is 10 degrees north, and then the longitude line is 70 degrees west. So let's see if it's 10 degrees north, 70 degrees west. Okay, and then our last one is Peru. So Peru, this one's a little more challenging. Okay, and I'll tell you why. So the line of latitude, so our first coordinate is going to be 10 degrees south. Okay, that's the easy part. The difficult part is if we're looking at the line of longitude, we don't have one. Okay, we don't have a line to go off of. Okay, so basically what this means is if you look up here at the top, we have 80 degrees west and 70 degrees west. So what we have to do is we have to make an approximation or a guess of what degree west this is going to be. Okay, so if you look here, we're not quite in the middle. We're kind of left of center. So if I were to guess, this would be 76, 77 degrees west. So 10 degrees south is the first coordinate, and then 76, 77 degrees west is the second coordinate. And as you can see, they chose 76 degrees west. And if you chose 77 or you chose 75, um, you wouldn't be wrong. Okay, you're allowed to, everybody's going to have a little different of an answer because of how this is set up. So that is the completion of this presentation, and hopefully now that this was a little bit of a review and um, kind of or an introduction for some people of how to find latitude and longitude lines. Hopefully this will make your assignment a little easier.